Hello, my name is Mindy Wells. I'm 34, almost 35 years old. So growing up, my childhood was pretty good. I grew up with divorced parents. I was never forced into any type of religion. We have had the freedom to go to any church or learn about any religion that we wanted to. My family came from a ton of different religious backgrounds, from Jehovah's Witnesses to Catholic, Baptist, Methodist. So I was able to experience all of those growing up, which I thought was pretty nice, but I always was seeking something more, something else. So when I was young, in high school, I met my ex-husband and we ended up getting married young, having our daughter young, and we ended up having our son roughly 7 years later, and then shortly after that we ended up getting a divorce. After my divorce, I struggled for a good probably 2 years and then my cousin April kept praying for me and pushing me and sending me books to read, and it was just what I needed at that time. And then I finally started to learn more about Jesus, and then out of the blue I met my current husband, Adam, and met with Pastor Justin, and he helped us in so many ways. We did 101 and marriage counseling courses before we got married. 4 years ago, we started with Justin, and we started with 101 and then decided quickly, because neither of us had really grown up with super religious backgrounds and going to church all the time, that we would do Starting Point with him. And it honestly was one of the better decisions that we made. We were able to watch videos and talk more in depth and get to know Jesus better before learning more about the Bible and stuff like that, which I feel like was definitely a better option, and we learned a lot more doing it that way than starting with something that we really didn't know a lot about. So the day I surrendered myself to Jesus, I remember sitting in Justin's office with my husband, and we were going over some more of Starting Point, and I'll never forget, I was sitting there and Justin and my husband were staring at me, and Justin asked me the question, "What's stopping you?" And I'm like, "I'm just controlling, and I don't believe that someone's gonna love me. And that I don't have to do anything." So that was definitely the defining moment for me, when I realized that I don't have to do anything. I can just give my heart to him and he accepts me. When I gave myself to Jesus, I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. I felt like I no longer had to carry the burden of everyday life and stress, and I felt more at peace. And I feel like I've become more patient with everything in my life, and just given it to God and know that he has a plan. Jesus means a lot to me. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for choosing to follow him, and I feel like giving everything to him and knowing that he has a purpose for myself in this life down here makes everything easier. So I would first like to thank my family and my friends and my Connect group. Without them, I would not be here today. I've learned so much. I would also like to thank Pastor Justin, and then the 2 people that will be baptizing me, my husband Adam and my cousin April. I've chosen her to help baptize me because she has been one of my best friends and helped me on this journey. My name is Mindy, and I want to follow Jesus.